Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful fall day, as you can see, and it's about 11 o'clock in the morning, and today is a kiln firing day, high reduction firing, and I'm about to go in and check on it, so come along with me. Just checked the kiln, as you just saw, and not much going on at the moment. Alan started it around 7:30 in the morning, so it's not really glowing red or anything like that. I'll probably turn it up within the next, 30 minutes, and stay tuned for it to start glowing red, because it will. Happy it's firing today because it's a little chilly in the studio this morning, so it's our personal heater back there. So yeah, stay tuned for the full day of a firing, and within that I'll be throwing today and trimming and probably handling some mugs that I threw the other day. So enjoy this video today. You just saw me run the pug mill and cut all the clay that I need for throwing at the moment, and I was going to show you our lovely handy dandy tools that you saw me using. Alan developed these a while back, and we have a couple different ones here that have some nails or screws in it, and he had measured out like the width of what an actual pound would be, or 1.25 pounds or 1.5 pounds, and then 2 pounds. So whenever we extrude from the pug mill, we'll take these and we will mark the clay, as you can see here, and then we just cut along these and you get a perfect pound. So really easy, fast, just helps with the efficiency of our process. So yeah, I thought I'd share that little tip with you guys. Super easy. Yeah. Alright guys, I turned up the kiln about 30 minutes ago, and you're already going to be able to see a difference between the glow of the inside as I take the brick out of the peephole to see the cones. I'm going to take you back and show you. How fast it starts to glow red as soon as you turn up those burners. So our estimated time typically is around maybe between 2:30 and 3 o'clock, about a 7-hour and 40-minute firing. So I will probably turn it up at least once or twice before then. So stay tuned for that and the rest of the daily activities of throwing and trimming. Guys, it's about 1 o'clock and I'm about to turn up the kiln because we want this to be a high reduction, which means more gas, less oxygen. We want to crank this baby up. So I'm about to go turn her up, so come along with me. Just saw me turn her up, and after I turn up each burner, you kind of saw me step away, come back, tap it again. So that little process, we want to make sure, because there's a dual burner back there, we want to make sure they're balanced so we get a good amount of reduction on both sides. So Alan and I kind of like step back, step forth on each side and here, and see what the flame looks like going into the kiln. And that's how we kind of determine if it is balanced or not, and then we'll tweak where needed. So I would say we'll leave that there for a bit, and we'll see if we need to turn her up again, but we'll just leave her to it. Alright guys, it's been maybe like 25 minutes since I turned it up last, and you can hear it roaring in the background. And I'm about to, I noticed a flame that was kind of coming along the brick, so I'm going to go back and check. The longer the flame, the better reduction. So I will check that, and then that'll determine if we'll turn it up in a bit and give it some more gas. Pretty good. Alan would always tell me roughly 7 to 10 inches or around that measurement of a flame, and that means we're getting some good reduction in there. So I'd say that's probably about 7 to 8 inches. So we'll leave it there for a little bit, and I'll check on it in another like probably 20 minutes. And yeah, it's looking good. Very nice and toasty in there. And I'm gonna get back to throwing. It's been a busy morning of throwing. Lots of mugs. I finished up the last batch of porcelain that we had in the studio, so I'm trying to get mugs out of that because they always come out stunning. So yeah, so that is currently what's going on. Guys, the kiln is definitely roaring. The first cone is down and the second one is on its way. So I'm going to show you the reduction flame again. I haven't turned it up or anything, just is really heating up, and that flame probably grew another inch or two, so it's quite large. So I'm going to take you back and show you. As you can see, definitely roaring back there, and the flame looks great. So we're just gonna let it do its thing, and I'd say maybe 45 minutes to an hour it should be shutting down, I would think. Busy day throwing mugs. This is what the tables are looking like. Lots of mugs, lots of mugs. I'm about to head down to our jigger room and take out some soup bowls out of our molds and trim those while I wait for the kiln to come down. So check out that. Alright guys, here's our jigger room. Here are some soup bowls that are ready to pop out of the molds and trim up, and then I will handle them. So I'm gonna do this now. So we have our jigger machine, which is over here, that Evan runs, and then we also hand throw stuff as well. So here is the jigger stuff. So stay tuned for trimming of that. about 3:10 and the kiln is ready to get turned off. So I'm going to attempt to try to take you with me. It is a bit tricky because sometimes I need two hands, but I'll give you a tour of the kiln so you can see how glowing red it is and hot, and then we'll shut it down and we will be done for the day. Thank you so much for tagging along. Alright everybody, that sums up a day here at Blue Ridge Pottery. I have a day of kiln firing and just a busy afternoon. So as you can see behind me are all the mugs that I threw this morning, and then the majority of the soup bowls that I trimmed and handled are here on the shelves, ready to dry for a couple weeks. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tagging along and watching. Stay tuned for the kiln opening, which will happen in a couple days. If you haven't already, please subscribe and follow below. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We also do updates there of our daily routines. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.